Good morning, everyone. Today's our group discussion topic is: should women work after marriage? Should women work after marriage? So, we are going to have it as an open discussion, so you don't need to take a side. Let's begin the discussion. Who would like to initiate? Okay, Shashank, go ahead.
The success of every woman, the success of every woman should inspire other. A very hectic morning to speak itself and all my dear friends. Today we have a debate on the topic: should women work after marriage? According to me, women should work after marriage.
Yes, Dia, over to you.
Good morning, everyone. This is Dia Joshi from Hawaii, and in my opinion, women should not work after the marriage.
Okay. Yes, next person. Naren, why don't you speak? What do you think?
Hello, good morning everyone. My name is Narendra. I am from UP, Bulandshahr. In my perception, women should do work after marriage if they want to do. Uh, Otherwise, if they want to engage in the family life, then she did not work after marriage because they have two kind of perception. If in this modern time the families is mostly uh, uh, single family and husband and wife, they are living in urban areas, and if they are not financially independent on any one of the income, then women should work after the marriage. If there is enough money that husband earn, so I think it is not in my perception the women raise their kids. And if when they think that if when they think that the woman has they get independence in their life, or they can manage the family relation with their working thing, then they should work. Otherwise they should quit the work and raise their children, because the raising children is not is not about the reproduction thing only. This is the children are the next generation futures of our country, or of our world all over. If you think if the word if you don't raise the children now, then our future then our country future is in danger in the next generation also.
That's a
So
very good
in my
point.
perception, women, if they think they should work, then okay. Then if they think they should not work and they are when they are financially independent, then go for it. Find a family relation better.
Got it. Got it. All right. That's a very good point. Yes. Next person. Yes, Shashank.
Economic security, like if there is dual income, so if there is a economic turn down, so there will be some money, like one of the people in the house, he would be earning money. And if there is dual income, so they can also save money for their future, their retirement, or their kids education.
Hmm. That's a good point. That means the more you are earning, the safer you feel. Okay. Yeah, Dia.
Well, if I say in my point, I think that after marriage, like it's okay for the women to do job, but I think after having the children, I don't think that the women should proceed for a job, because a child need a guardian to take care of them. We can't always leave a child to a care center that yes, they can take care of the child as you are. No, they are not going to take care of your child as you are going to do that. And any of the child can form a bond with their parents as a, because they don't have spent much of the time with their parents. So I think a guardian is needed, whether it's a mother or a father. Like father can also not do the job and mother can do the job, but I think a guardian is needed for the parents, and that's why I think that mother should not do the job after having the child.
All right, wonderful. So that makes sense that people should not work after marriage, like especially women, so that they can raise the family. And you have raised another very good point that the father can also do the same thing, not only the mother. It is not only the mother's responsibility. Okay, whosoever is earning more, right, can continue, and the whosoever is not able to earn more can quit. Hmm, makes sense. Yes, next person, Hussein. Yeah, Hussein, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Hussein. I am from Rajasthan. My opinion that a woman should work after marriage. That yes, the woman should work after marriage, because what if girl can't do job after marriage? What about their education of many years? It should be wasted, which they will when they will present herself in front of other.
Mhm.
Every person get to live once. When will they live their life freely? Girl should do job after marriage, because the right is equal for all, that if her husband is working, then she can also do it.
That's a good point. That in case if the woman is not working, she's just taking care of the household chores. That means the hard work they have put in, right, in study and all that, all will go in vain. Good job. Yes, next person. Yeah, come on, guys. Don't take pause and don't wait for anyone. In case if somebody is not talking, you can talk again. Yeah, Shashank, go ahead.
Career satisfaction. Many women want to do something they like. They want to follow their passion, but they never get a chance to because they don't have time, or in the family there are traditional cultures like a woman belongs to kitchen only. So that's wrong. She also has a life. She also needs to follow her passion. If she likes dancing, so she can start a little dancing academy. If she likes cooking, she can open a small restaurant.
Okay.
Follow her passion. She also had a life.
She should also get the freedom to follow her passion. That's a very good point. Yes. Next, who would like to add on to this? Yeah, Naren, go ahead.
So I am against this. Uh, there is a very good point that women should not work after the marriage if they have a children. Uh, in that point, I also include that. So if there is a if Hussein also made a point that educate. What about the education? If if she is only if she is only engaged in household chores, then I make one important point. The education is not about that doing a job simply or earning money. Education is we are preparing the next generation. We are building the nation by preparing the next generation for our future. The raising children is not easy as it is not easy to do job because not everyone, not every parent is a good parent for their children. Not every person is having a sense, not every mother have a sense of responsibility to raise the children because it is a very important thing. It, Education is not only the give the perspective to do job or earning money. It is the sense that we are self awareness of myself and self awareness of the society. The self awareness uh, it help in the building it help the children to do engaging to engage their children to education is only uh, just a second, sir. uh, In education is only if the woman is educated, then then she will uh, give their children the good perspective about the society, about the family relation. Nowadays we see the most of the women are working in IT sector, and IT sector is very hectic. The women should not care of their children, and the children in most of the urban areas where the parenting is not good, they engage in very abusive jobs, abusive work, like taking drug, taking not care of mother, not care of father itself. And after 20 to 22 years, when the children is getting active in their social life, he doesn't care about their parents. And
Right.
this is
There's no
very
bonding.
this is very critical situation for our nation, for the world, where the family relation, where the family build the nation, where family uh, give the society, give the perspective to think of the society. The but in the childhood, there is no care about the children. There is no the it is not about and it is not about the parenting. Give the mother, the father give the parenting to their children. Yes, it of course it give, but in my perception, uh, the the mother that give the parenting to their children, the father can do it in any
All
way,
right.
because mother has the ability to do multiple things at one time, but father cannot do. They do either job or household chores. Mother can do both.
All right. All right. That's a
So
very
in
good
my
point.
perception,
Mhm. Yeah.
if the mother have the ability to do their job with caring of their children, then it must do their job. But if they did not care of their children in the childhood, then she must quit the job and do the caring of the children, because caring of the children is not a household thing. It is a
It's a
very
big responsibility.
responsibility, must respected job that we can that nowadays we cannot uh, think of, because it
Right.
is a multicultural job or multi thing of
Multitasking
job.
job. Yeah. All right.
Multitasking job.
That's a
Yes.
wonderful point that you have made. Even if father wants, even if dads want, they would not be able to take care of the children or raise them the way a mother can. All right. Yes. Next, who would like to? Ankit. Yeah. Go on.
Good morning, sir. My name is Ankit Singh. And as earlier Narendra said that if a woman can capable and want to do a job, she can do if she can prepare herself, and if she maintain her job, family and herself with physically and mentally prepared, she can do it. She don't need any help if she capable of doing these kind of tasks and maintaining their family relation and job. It doesn't matter what kind of job is she's doing, like it doesn't matter if she's teacher, office worker or sports person or even a doctor. If she can handle these kind of tasks with effortlessly without any problem, then she can do these kind of jobs. This is from
Okay, that means you are agreeing to his point that all right, if it is an easy job, not very demanding job, where she can manage both, she can do that. Otherwise, she should quit. Okay.
yes.
Don't you think that a job means a responsibility? For example, if a woman is a doctor, right? A doctor is always on duty. There could be an emergency. So saying that a job should not be demanding, it's like a controversial thing. So no job is easy. So yes, next point.
Sir, I'm not saying that it's demanding. Sir, I am only saying if she can capable of doing
If
both.
she can manage, if she can manage. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. That maybe that what the person is not in the position to decide because we live in a overcrowded country. It's largely populated country. You don't really have a choice. Either you do the job or you don't do the job. But yes, that's a good point. If she can manage and balance both, then she can. Yes, next. Shashank is again raising hand. Ankit, I'll lower his hand. Ashwini and Prabhujot, why you guys are not participating? Yes, Prabhujot. Why don't you speak up? Please unmute yourself.
Hello, very good morning, everybody. Hello, Narendra. Hello, everyone. Hi, this is Prabjot, and on this topic, I personally feel that if women works, it's good for their personal sense of accomplishment. It's good for their personal satisfaction. But in my personal experience, I think women should not work. And but I think it depends at the end of the day. If it completely depends on the individual if you want to go ahead with this, but yes, it definitely broadens the horizon of your brain. um, but in my personal experience, my mom never went to work, and I think she has raised us the best way possible. And right now I'm staying in Delhi, and when I look at these people, these urban kids, they're mentally very fragile, and it actually came from their parents as well, because they were never been surrounded by their mom and dad because they were working. So they are mentally not that strong. I mean, I feel I'm mentally very strong, and it actually has a great impact on your working ability and your thinking process. I feel like urban kids are very fragile, very sensitive, and in the contrast, people who come from small places, from villages, we know we are mentally strong, way stronger than them. And I mean, my mother has a huge credit. I mean, she has done the job, great job.
That's wonderful, and that's a good point. That how you're raising your children will decide what kind of life they're gonna lead. Okay, and you have mentioned that it is up to the person to decide. But again, you have also mentioned a point that giving time to your kids will give you good returns in future. Okay. Yes. Next, Shashank, you want to say something? Go ahead.
But as you said that, um, like moms, they make a huge impact on their children. Like if they work, children can be children mental health is more fragile. But moms also do like moms are a role model for their children. They are the hope for their children. So children always follow what their mom says. So if the mom works, so it can be a good sign for gender equality and hard work and multitasking. So if the mom is working, so it can create a good impact on the children.
So rather than saying that mom is staying back home and raising kids, Shashank is saying that if mom is working, it will leave a good impression on the kids. That's a
I
different
believe
perspective. Wait, Prabhu. I think Ashwini wants to say something. Yes, Ashwini, go ahead.
Yeah. So first, hello everyone, and thank you for this, topic bringing on. And I like all the Shashank, you're doing so good job. And I'm quite agree with him because as a mother, like I used to work, and that time I had really small children, and I used to work full time when I had like 5-year-old child. So it's really challenging for me that time, you know to spend time with the kids, have a family time, and manage the work. But somehow you have to learn how to manage, and learn how to keep balancing with the work and your family. So it's depend on personal, because one of my relatives, they are in the government sector. They are in a what we call uh, class 1 officer. She is from the archaeological survey officer, and she has her own business. She has 2 children, and she is raising her child. They are the toppers. So it depends on the women's how they are managing the work and their family life. But if they can, if they are capable, means anyone can do that. Like if they can capable, they can do it. But it's not a pressure. If they have family situation, if they have children, they need, constant help. If they have older person their home, they need help. So that's maybe the time they have to think about the family first. But after sometimes the the life is go like always up and down. Sometimes it's like hard time, sometimes it's like easy. So whenever they get free, I guess working is not only for the financial, but it's like empowering, um, and gaining their knowledge, more getting more capable of facing the world, any situations, or making more confident ourselves and teach the kids be prepared for the future. So in the home, like usually the minor chores we are doing, like cleaning, helping, talking, or anything, like we can get help from the local women too. But if you have education, if you are capable to do it, I guess I always encourage women to go get, do any job, any business, any field you like it, go and achieve it. I always like to go and explore the world. So I agree with the points that Shashank says.
So, Shashank, you are getting a support here. And if the money is no object, then obviously that the women can go ahead and decide what they want to do. Yes, Prabhjot, I cut you short at that time. Please continue what you were.
Sir, I honestly forgot what I wanted to say, but I would like to add that it completely depends on your financial situation as well. Most of the time, your financial situation, I mean, the situation of the house is not good, and you have to go ahead and work. It's compulsion. It's not in your hands. It's not an option at all, right? But when I look at my sisters and so many women, they don't need to work because they are well off. They are just focusing on their kids. And I think if your mom is working, it I understand it kind of gives you motivation, and you get inspired from them, that my mom is going out, and it shows gender equality. I agree with that, but I think there's more um, there are more things which requires to lead a great life. I mean, both the parents should teach their kids how to think, how to take decisions in life. That's more important. I mean, that's more important. It's not that your mom is going out every day and coming back home tired and then yelling at you. And there are so many things. It's not just
Got you, got you.
not just money. There are psychological things that matters a lot. Teaching, not just showing their kids what you are doing physically, but also how you think, how you go ahead with life, what kind of difficulties you can face in future, and prepare them mentally. So this is the duty of both the parents, and I don't think it's really important for both of them to work.
Okay, got it, got it. Yeah, yeah, you are also, you seems to be like saying something. Go ahead.
I agree with Prabhjot, and I also think that when a child is not getting that attention from a parent from an early age, or they are not getting that emotional support in the early age because the mother is working, or there is no parents for him or her. So I think that when they grow up, and when they are in the age, or when they are teenage, when their hormones are just imbalanced, and they have constant mood swings, and when they need that emotional support of their parents, they can tell their parents, because they didn't get that support from the parents, and they're not open to that their parents that much, because their parents are constantly working. Like as Sashank said, that a woman can manage her home, like doing work and home, but how much time should she will get afterwards, or the woman will get so much tired that she will not able to listen to her kids. And what after that, what kids do, they will try to reach to other people and tell about their situation. And most of the time people are not good, most of the friends that you make in that vulnerable situation are maybe they are not good, and they will take benefit of those things, that yes, you are in that situation and we can take benefit of them. So I think, and mother, I think being a mother is also a job, because my mother is doing a fantastic job to be in that position. And she has also studied a lot, but she dropped all those things and take care of us, and taught us those morals, that yes, this is wrong and this is right. So I think that's the important job of being a mother. And that can't be taught by a father, because I can't see my father teaching me that. I will not have learned that much, because my mother has a way to teach us how to do things, and my father has a way to teach us how to do a thing. Like, our father is pretty lenient, but that doesn't same goes for my mother. She's not lenient at all. So I think that being a mother is also a job. And if a mother is emotionally present with their children, or they are helping their children to go through that teenage, I think that's also important, rather than doing a job.
क्या बात है, क्या बात है. That's very good. Yeah, Prabhujot, you wanted to say something. Please unmute. Please unmute.
Yes, I agree with Dia. Being a mother is a job, but it shouldn't be a forced job. That's my point. It shouldn't be a forced job. I mean, if she wants to stay home, it's completely up to her. And if she want to go out and thrive, it's completely okay. Yeah,
All right, that should be. It should not be under compulsion. Now, one thing comes here, like that's a very good point that it should not be forced, because women who are spending the whole day at home, right? This sometimes feels like they have been captivated, right? They have to do every single thing at home, and sometimes out of frustration, they think that they are being treated like a slave in the house. But when they go out and work, that means they're not able to spend much time with the family, but the time they're spending, that's a quality time, because they understand they're not able to give the whole day to the family. So whatever the time they give, extra nice and extra careful, right? So I think that is much better. But that's my opinion. What do you guys say? Yeah, next person. Somebody's raising hand here. Yeah, Prabhu, continue.
wait a moment.
I think Ashwini wants to say something. Yeah, Ashwini, go ahead.
Yeah. So, one thing I have to mention here. Uh, so life is not about always go same. So anything happen in the life, if she prepared for herself, so that point, the education and the job, that's the only thing gonna help her. Because I see many single parents who raising their children's. Some children's, they don't have mother or the father. The single parents, it's really struggling their life to manage the balance. But for example, if there is a woman and her like husband died, what's she gonna do, right? If she gonna work, if she prepare for herself, if she continues work or get education, she can help her children and herself to stand in the society and give proper education, and she doesn't have to ask anybody help, or or anything, like she is ready for anything for herself and her children's too. So doing job or doing business or balancing is not about the money you find it financial, or like going to give good upbringing, but it's about uh, being confident, giving your children the way to stand, and uh, uh, like how you can say, prepare yourself to manage all the financial, all the aspect of the life, how the life handle without the mother or father. So that is kind of thing, like I know all the parents wants to give good education, good moral things, all the religions whatever they are following, they have to teach. But the thing is, something is happen in the life, they have to learn first how to financially manage yourself, because in the world without finance or without basic things, you cannot survive, right? So if you are not prepared for yourself, your mother is not capable of helping herself and her child, then what if? So that is the my point, like being financially independent is it's important to my
That's
aspect.
a wonderful point that you raised. In case of any unfortunate event, right? If the one of them is not working, especially the women, that would be a very tough situation for her. But in case if she is working, she can manage that. Yeah, that's a beautiful point. Yes, next. Yeah, Shashank, go ahead.
I totally agree to Ashwini with this point. Like a woman should be independent, and in case of any unfortunate event, she is independent. She can manage that situation. And I would like to add to her point that women working after marriage, it can it can it can bring an end to traditional rituals like women or only belongs to the kitchen. She can't go anywhere. So that traditions can be broke. That those traditions can be broke. And it can also create an image in the society by normalizing dual career. Like she can also manage with her kids and she can also manage with the work. So it can
She
also
can
create
manage
a
both.
yeah.
Okay. So that means that not the tradition, but we can say the misconception of the people that already the women only belong to kitchen.
Yeah.
So that misconception, they can break that. Okay, that's wonderful. And Hussein is raising hand. Yes, Hussein, go ahead.
Yes, women can do job after marriage because, for example, if her husband's salary is low, then how will they pay their daily expenses and how they pay their children school fees, which nowadays are touching sky. That's why there is no hope for a long time their husband.
Okay. That means somewhere that is about, not being in the position to make a choice, but you are doing that under compulsion. That because you have financial problems, so both of them will have to work. Okay, got your point. Yes. Let's move on towards concluding the topic.
So one.
Yeah.
So why not let's just leave it on her. If she wants to go, let her go. Let her explore her life the way she wants. This is the best, I think, because I know that there are so many. I know a few women. They come from a very rich family, but at a point they are very ambitious and they want to start something of their own. I have seen that so many of my hobbies and my cousins. They're married. They come from a good family, but at a point, they're very ambitious. I want to do my own, do something of my own. This is not my own money. So let her open her wings and fly, and let her do. I mean, there could be some points in life when you are just so ambitious and you want to try something, and it's let's just leave it to her.
All right, leave it to her. Okay, Purvi, you want to say something? Go ahead.
Hello everyone, I am Puri from Punjab, and in my opinion, women should work after marriage if she wants.
Okay, so she should work. And anything you want to add to that, or that is it you want to say? Okay, anybody else? Yeah, yeah.
In a timeless debate between whether a woman should work or not after marriage, I think a coin has two sides. It's beneficial for some women. Maybe it's not beneficial for some women. It depends on financial condition or a will of a woman, what she needs to do or what she might choose for their children, or whether they will choose how to manage their work. Uh, so I think that it totally depends on the woman's choice, how she think that she will manage it, or if the financial burden is on them. I think that will also.
All right. So please wind it up, guys. Dia has put a very good point at the end. Anybody else wants to add to that? Hussein, you want to say something?
Yes, women have to job after marriage because the right is equal for all in the country. That her husband is also working, so she also have to do the job.
That's beautiful. So all have equal rights. Yes. Anybody else wants to say something? Kiran. Yes, Kiran. Go ahead. Kiran, can you hear me? Yes.
Well, if husband and wife have a good understanding, then a wife gives her dedicated time to her work, family, and self growth.
Okay, that means it depends upon their understanding level, so they both can manage this together. Okay, wonderful. Anybody else wants to say something? Or we are good to wind up?
I would like to know your opinion as well. You haven't spoken on it. I mean, you have, but you were supporting kind of both the sides. I really wanted to know your side.
I personally feel that, it depends upon the kind of culture we come from. So, for example, if we talk about India, I personally feel that, people should decide fast that whether they really want to give time to the family or they really want to go out and make money. Because you will have to limit your needs. Desires are endless. So, for example, if you decide to make more money, obviously you will have to compromise on the other things. Let's say if both the people are working, okay, there would be elderly people in the family, aged people in the family, right? We would have to ignore them because we are getting less time for ourselves. So when we grow old and if we give the same culture to our kids, we're not gonna like it. The second thing is like, the husband, for example, if both the people are working, husband has some time and he wants to spend that time with the partner, and the partner has some work or she is stressed, right? That will kind of spoil the relationship. What is the point of getting married then? So I really feel that, it's about the culture that you come from, what kind of expectations that you have from your life partner. If you want only a person who's going to make money, right, that means you're not on the right track. Because somewhere we come from a kind of a culture where we need a family support, right? We need people around us. So I feel that one of them should work, the other person should stay back home and take care of the rest of the things. Yeah, if the wife is earning more, the husband should take care of rest of the things. And if husband is earning more, the wife should compromise. They should limit their desires because they are endless. And they should work on the quality of life. That's what I feel. And I think that that is personal opinion. So और सभी लोगों के लिए क्लैप देखिए शशांक को भी स्कूल जाना है. I guess he is all set to go. And he's in uniform. So very good, Shashank, that you made it. And Diya also very good. I think you had to miss your gym because of the class. So wonderful, everyone. And Ashwini, she is abroad and it's almost a bedtime right now, like it is a morning time for us. So wonderful, everyone. I hope you liked it, and it was really amazing to hear your opinion on this point. Thank you very much, everyone.